leader?
From day one, he was by my side, helped me whenever we needed him and Gervin. So just to lose him is he's still in the practice meetings with us, so he's still there to help us. It just on the field, it kind of like lose a voice. So me and James gonna have to step up. Avante and Gervin always gonna have to step up and fill his shoes.
I think it was Mark was saying that you and James have actually been really good communicating on the back end. I guess how much have you two had to, I guess, even emphasize that during this week, knowing that Bubba's not going to be around?
We got to do it more because when Bubba's on the field, he's kind of like he is the leader of the group. So he's more experienced than us, so he kind of help us through everything. But now we got to. Now we the experienced ones, and we freshmen, so we got to just step up and be vocal. Even if we wrong, you got to call something. You got to help everybody. You got to communicate.
What do you expect the environment to be like, on the road against a real good team, real bit chillier? What would it be like?
I don't think the weather is going to matter a lot once you get playing. The weather's going to be out the door. Playing a real good team, but like any week, any team can be real good. So week in and week out, we just got to come in here and practice hard and prepare ourselves.
How has James Williams been doing as a fellow freshman?
Great. We make sure we do it all we got to do to play at our best ability.
What does he do well that you see?
On the field or off the field?
On the field.
On the field, great tackler, good in the post safety. We kind of like, how you said, kind of play off of one another. I'm more of like a cover guy, but he's the more of the tackler, and then we kind of both can play the post safety.
How about off the field?
Off the field, great guy, make sure we in class doing every little thing right.
Kim, this has been a big jump for you going from high school to college, but you seem to have handled it about as well as a freshman could possibly handle it, quite frankly. I mean, do you feel like in command of what you're doing when you're out on the field?
Yes. It's just, that's how Coach T-Rod preach. When you're on the field, there's no more freshman, senior, junior, sophomore. Everybody's on the field, everybody's equal. You got to go out there and make a play.
What do you attribute that to? Is it the coaching of T-Rob? Is it extra work you're putting in?
Everything. You got to do everything right. So extra work is part of it. So I wouldn't say that's something extra. It's just part of what we got to do. And then Coach T-Rob and Coach DVD and Coach Shu, all to make sure we're on top of our game.
How empowering is it for you, and not just you, but also the other freshmen, have Manning come out and say, we're going to start playing the young guys more, they're going to get more reps, and then you think, the snaps you had against NC State was the most you had, and not just you, but also, James is playing more, you're playing more, Leonard's getting in there more consistently, and all the guys.
I can say he's getting more comfortable with us. It's like if you make one play one day, that doesn't mean like you deserve to be on the field. You got to be day in and day out, and he's starting to see it, and yeah, that's how he's going.
What stands out about Kenny Pickett just from watching him on film?
Can use his legs, not scared to make contested throws. Pocket's very great, so we got to bring pressure to him, and we got to stop the deep balls. They throw a lot, so.
And you touched on some of your coaches, but Ed Reed, is there a particular message that he's delivered that has really sunk into you?
One thing that's great about him, he always makes sure we taking notes. Anytime he pops his head in, make sure you have your notes out, because anything he writes down, anything they say on the board, we got to write down, because you never know when you're going to need it.
Is that second nature to you, or is that easy for you to do, or do you have to train yourself to do that?
Train myself to kind of write stuff down, because most of the time, I think I remember off the top of my head, but there be some days when it's like the little things you don't remember, like, okay, if he's just an inch inside, he's gonna run a slant. Like little things like that, I may not remember or may not see when I'm on the field, and writing it down and looking at it will help.
Thanks, Kim.
Thank you.